I have a successful career, I own my own home, and most importantly, I'm the mother to two amazing children. And if I want to find out whose blood is running through their veins as a cherry on top, let me be.
I understand how you
You
feel.
can't understand. You say you understand. How? Every day, I wonder if my mother would have been proud of me if I'd become who she dreamt I would be. You can never know the emptiness that I feel.
Wow. We are back with Yaya DaCosta, and that was a clip from her new Lifetime movie, Not My Family, the Monique Smith Story, ripped from the headlines. Lifetime movie that you executive produced. How intimidating is it to play a real, I mean, you did Whitney Houston, I mean, your Whitney and now Monique Smith, how do you handle those roles?
Very difficult. There's a lot of pressure. And with Monique Smith, it was different because she's alive, she's involved, she came to set for the last couple of days of shooting. But there's this deep desire to make her proud. And with Whitney, it was the desire to make billions of people proud.
Wow.
Like, it was magnified. And Whitney wasn't here to speak for herself, and that made it so difficult. But, you know, you just take it moment by moment and just hope that everything rings as truthful.
When you were portraying Monique and she's there on set, because she's been through so much, imagine you're in this moment in your life and you are trafficked as a baby and you spend your whole life feeling trauma, pain, abuse, and then she becomes this empowered woman to figure out who she is.
Yeah.
Now that woman is over in the corner watching you play her.
Yeah.
I would have buckled to the ground.
Yeah, it's quite an experience. She was so supportive, you know, she was not, the thing about Monique is she is the poster child for someone who doesn't look like what they've been through.
Oh, wow.
She is so, like, joyful and exuberant. She's always wearing flowers everywhere. You'll see in the movie, flowers. And she's like, that's how she is. She is a flower. She is a bright light. She's laughing, she's joking. So I didn't feel intimidated by her presence. It was just like the idea in my head, like, is this okay? And whenever I would like have an opportunity to corner her and say, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about this? She was like, oh no, it was exactly like that. And so much so that when the kidnapper and I had a confrontational scene, she said she was shaking in her boots. She said it took her right back. It felt like exactly what happened in real life. She even looked like her a little bit. I mean, she was, yeah. So that confirmation that she gave us kind of put us at ease and kept us pushing through.
Kept you pushing. We have another clip from the movie. Let's play it.
You think you can help me?
I did some preliminary digging. It doesn't look like you were ever reported missing in the state of New York.
I mean, somebody has to be looking for me. I can feel it in my bones.
I'll never argue with intuition, but I deal with facts.
I am sure that I was kidnapped in the late 60s. Elizabeth Smith stole me from somebody, that's a fact.
What makes you so sure you were abducted?
I never really fit in with my family.
Wow. I would imagine, again, you are portraying someone's life, but I would imagine there's a part of each of the characters, each of the stories you take with you. From Whitney, portraying Whitney, what did you take from that?
Oh. One of the main things that wasn't a takeaway, it was a take with, because it supported me while filming. There was a lot of pressure because not everyone was happy that it was being made, when it was being made, how it was being made. And there was public scrutiny, and I felt scared. And in my research, I remember hearing Whitney talk about the pressure that she felt and the fear that she felt about, this public persona and how it may have contradicted her private life, her desire for normalcy in her life, and just, all the pressures that she felt. And I was able to alchemize what I was feeling and use it.
Wow.
That gave me a place to put it.
So that was your take with from Whitney. What was your take
Yes.
with from Monique and seeing what she endured?
I have to say, I know I said it already, but the fact that she never gave up, the fact that she trusted her intuition and never wavered. There are things that have been on my heart for years that I haven't acted on because of some, residual self-doubt or the outside voices that creep in and tell you, you can't do it, or maybe it's not the right time. And her life is a reminder that, yes, when you have a purpose and you know that it is, especially if it's divinely led, you do not give up. You do not give up.
We'll be right back with more from Yaya, dropping all kinds of inspiration. This is her story. We'll be right back.